Intro line, just straight down the camera. He gave me the call and he says, I don't have good news for you. I have great news. You're in.
That one not lift up?
It lifts up.
Oh, as long as it stays down, I guess.
We're here at my old family house where we've converted it for the boys, and it's now the dormitory for the New Zealand Dojo.
I've just got to tighten it up.
Well, coming from a Tongan family, we have 11 in our family. Our culture, we have an extended family that usually come and live with you, and sometimes would end up with 20 to 30 people living here. So a lot of people came through here, made their lives by going through here. So divvy it up, a couple of guys here, a couple of guys in there, and Rich will look after you guys.
My mom actually told me about Khalid. She told me about his story, and I was honestly just in awe because I had no idea that that was a possibility. But pro wrestling in Japan, like that sounds like dynamite. My name is Tumanako Te'i. I'm 23. And I'm from California. I was born in San Diego, raised in Japan, Hawaii, and California. And now I'm here living in New Zealand, living the dream. My mom's a Kiwi Maori Samoan, and then my dad's American Samoan. So my dad was in the Navy, and he got a job in Japan. So we all moved there, and I spent my first 7 years there. My plan was to travel, but with COVID, Americans are banned from every country. Because my mom's Kiwi, I had a dual citizenship, so I had the opportunity to come to New Zealand. She's always telling me, like, son, come to New Zealand, come to New Zealand. I've been here 10 months now, and I've gotten to get deeper into my roots of my culture. On both my Samoan and my Maori side, I've gotten to see a lot of the country. Got amazing food out here. Seafood's great, The pies, come on now, top notch. Grew up in Japan, Samoan dad, First thing we do over here is start cleaning the yard, sweeping around. I'm like, yeah, I know what this is about.
So the inside's all done. The boys can sleep sound, but on the outside, we still have a lot of work to do. Got a lot of stuff that was in the garage. They're bringing that out. This used to be the living room. Living room used to come here, just right here, that way. We busted down the walls. There used to be the old dining room, there used to be the kitchen, and there used to be the laundromat over there. This place used to have 5 rooms. So now we only have 3 rooms because we busted down some of the walls to make it bigger so these guys can live together like we did in Japan. So if you come in here, open it up so everybody can sleep together next to each other because that's what we want. We want these guys to hate each other, love each other, and understand each other's moods because what they'll encounter in the ring, they will learn from each other here. I know there's not enough space, but when I used to live in the old New Japan dojo, there was less space. So if these guys complain, I always tell them, you guys got it good. Before, we only had this one toilet. And as you can see, it's pretty... it's hard for me to get through, so we busted down the old showers. We pushed it down this way, put on a bigger shower, and added another toilet because, these guys are big boys, and they need the space. In this room, this is where the senpais sleep. So the longer you stay here, or the higher you get in seniority, you get your own room.
You just say your tumarapu and you're like, oh, tanga te whenua. Oh.
I don't really know the house rules, like all the house rules, but I know, you know, you can't just like walk in there with muddy shoes, you know. Oh, another thing is the toilet has to be like mint, you know what I mean? You should be able to eat off it like 24/7. That's another one. I'm really like lucky to have the ability to come here and to live here. We're still in a global pandemic, and here in New Zealand, you wouldn't even know because everything's just been normal.
Call to the stand, God saving grace.
It really is a blessing sitting here thinking about it. It really is a blessing to be here.
If you look around here, you can pretty much get anything you want. Look at this stuff. How people grow this on their own, eh? Yeah, part of the struggle of trying to run a gym here in New Zealand is feeding these boys, because I don't have the funds, you know? And these guys can eat. Wrestlers eat. It's part of our jobs, but I go around to places like these, the flea markets, the meat stores, and I hustle my way and try and get a good price. And the good thing is a lot of these people want to help out, so you go into one of these big supermarkets and the prices are double. So it's pretty hard to try and eat healthy, and you gotta find places like these because you get cheap food, healthy food, and we need it. We need it.
There was no doubt the two best fighters in the pro wrestling world would give their absolute best. But how close was the ultimate decision?
I think the show that I watched was Wrestle Kingdom, Okada-san and Kenny Omega. And just the brutality of that match, everything was intense. You could really see the fighting spirit, the warrior spirit. There was no tables, no ladders, no chairs. There was none of that gaga like you see in American TV. I saw the graphic on Twitter, bang, New Japan Young Lion Cup 2019. You had Yuya Uemura, Yuta Tsuji, Ren Narita, Shota Umino, all the young lions, and bang, at the bottom, Michael Richards. I was like, holy shit. And I'm in like a prestigious tournament for New Japan Pro Wrestling. And it was just crazy to think that a shy little kid from Mount Wellington is now competing in a prestigious tournament.
My name is Michael Richards. I'm 26 years old and I'm from Mount Wellington, Auckland, New Zealand.
Wow!
My match against Ren Narita, yeah, it was just not the best match. And backstage, I was ripped into by Rocky Romero-san, Rocky-san. And that just like crushed me, because like, it's really disheartening when someone says that, oh, you just shouldn't be here.
Got it! 1, 2, 3, back!
I was fat, I was unfit, I couldn't keep up with the LA boys who I was supposed to be on the same level with, but they outshined me. They did. I was supposed to be representing Fale-san, and me to perform like that, like, fuck, that just was just very disheartening that I let Fale-san down and New Zealand down, basically. And that's what keeps this still burning. To keep on, just don't lose this, always have this. Because if you have this, you'll always get to where you want to go. And I believe that. A year and a half I've been living at this dojo. I didn't stop training. I still came back to the dojo every single day to train because I'm passionate about this.
That's my dad.
It is redemption. Redemption to New Japan, it's redemption to Fale-san, most importantly myself, because I've got a lot to prove. It's just a matter of time. And once those borders open, once I get back there, I'm going to prove a lot of people wrong.
For them to say, hey, like, you think you have potential? They tell me 3 months. 3 months for a chance like this? Done, you know? It would be amazing to have the opportunity to go to Japan and become a pro wrestler. But it's also just great just to be in a place like this where it's just about focus. I've only been here about a couple of hours, but I'm already starting to like hear about the expectations of us. This is another thing I've heard. If your house ain't in order, how do you expect to get anything done once you leave, you know, out there in the world? It's just really powerful, like, just being here.
This has got to mean something for Fale as well, because Nagata played a big role when Fale was training in the dojo.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. Well, and Nagata comes right out, just like I thought he would. Nagata's got to dig deep.
But picks him right up, Rocky.
Oh, bad luck fall. Bad luck fall.
If he hits this, it's over. If he hits this, it's over. Oh! Bad luck fall. And Fale throwing up too sweet towards Nagata as a sign of respect.
The senpai, the kohai, the skibito.
There's a salute.
Wow.
Oh,
What a moment. I'm getting emotional, man.
oh.
Today, we're gonna just go through our senpai kohai system and how you address each other, how you address us and everybody else that comes through this door. This is very important. Yeah, grab a seat, get some space.
So I'm the senior lion for the New Zealand Dojo. So all the new guys who come in to do the intakes at the dojo, I help lead them and I help show them the phrases, what to do and what not to do at the dojo.
The first greeting is "Otsukare-sama desu." If I come out of the car and I see Tony down here, I yell it out, "Otsukare-sama desu!" If he doesn't hear, then I go closer and yell it out louder.
The guys that we have at the moment, they are coming along. Still need a lot of work though. It's still early days. It's still really early days.
"Otsukare-sama desu." Louder. Yell it. Okay, stand up.
So there's a few guys that have been through it before, and I'm already just gonna like ask them questions, and I already know that they'll respect me as someone who doesn't know as much, but can help me out. I respect them because they do know more than me, you know? And that translates with Samoan culture as well, you know? Follow, follow. So.
"Otsukare-sama desu. Otsukare-sama desu. Otsukare-sama desu." See how the lower you bow, the longer it goes? It tells you a whole different thing. Okay? Try it again, low bow. Lower. Okay. I expect you guys by Monday to know this.
I've actually got quite a long history with Fale-san. First met Fale-san in 2014, and in 2016, he took me into the old garage in Wiri, where the old dojo was. And he sat me down and he said, Mike, I want you to be one of our first students for the dojo. And I was kind of shocked that he actually considered me. Ever since then, I've learned so much from Fale-san. He's taught me a lot about respect, leadership skills, discipline. He kills us during training, but then we can have a laugh afterwards.
Oh, see, you cleaned up a little bit.
Yeah, clean the blood for us.
Fuck off.
Warm up, ikimasu. So we usually just start with a New Japan warm-up. We always finish off with a run, with a rope. And then after we get back to the dojo, then that's when the real training begins. So we're talking squats, lion push-ups, wall crawls, muscle-ups. So a very intense session of wet these lions.
We're in here for 3 months. We're long-term. Right now, I'm in a house where everyone is gunning for that same thing, you know?
Hey. Good work, guys. Give it up, give it up. So I grew up in Mount Wellington, so not too far away from here. Nice neighborhood, good family. So I played soccer for like 13 years. When I told like my family that I wanted to be a pro wrestler, they were like, no way.
What's up, Rich?
Look, Rich, halfway, halfway. I was quite a shy kid. So it's strange how I went from this shy kid to now being a wrestler. It doesn't really mix, but like over the years of me doing this, like I've learned to get out of this box that I've been trapped in. So confidence has improved. Still I am a bit shy, but once I step in that ring, I just feel natural when I'm in there. Yes, that's what Rich, that's what. The wrestling training, you need to show your heart, and the more voice you show, that helps me get out of this box, to really use my voice.
Come on, guys, quickly.
Go, bro. All right. Come on. Hurry up, guys, come on. Someone help support Rich. You won't find anywhere else in the world that's as hard as Japan. People may think that they are training as hard as Japan, but they're not.
Yeah, one thing I noticed today, you're still not getting the greetings down. When you guys came in, you're saying it, but at the same time, when you walk in front of somebody, what do you say? Right? And a couple of guys who came past in front of me, nothing. So, Tony, what's the workout today?
Well, there it is. 1,000 squats of happiness. Senior senpais here should be overlooking everything. So it comes down on everybody. Dig in.
Intake is always hard the first week, but then you always adapt to it. I remember my first intake in 2018, like we had 1,000 squats, and I was like, you're joking, right? Don't you mean 100 squats? And I was like, no, it's 1,000. Yeah, it sucks the first day, and you'll be limping, you'll be crippled for the next couple of days, but your body adapts, it gets used to it, and then it doesn't get easier, but you're just more immune to it. You can get through it easier.
Stop. Why do you guys have chairs?
Touch them when we go down, Lou.
All right, do you like having chairs? Do you know how fucking embarrassing this would look for you guys on camera? What does it say? It says you guys don't even know how to do a fucking squat. Do you want chairs?
No, thanks.
If you don't do a proper squat, you're gonna put a chair there. It's gonna tell the whole world that you can't even do a fucking squat. Take the chairs out. Start again.
Section. Begin.
I'm a simple being, some have said.
Up, do it again.
That's no longer true.
Who's swinging their arms? Go at the same speed. Don't go faster than them, don't go slower than them. at the same fucking time, okay? It's pretty simple.
It's your face, it's your face. I see nothing but your face.
You're a team. If somebody's not working, talk to them. I don't want to stop again.
Oh, but your heart, it's your heart. I had hoped for from the start.
Get it fucking right this time. I'm not fucking starting again. If I'm starting again, I'm coming after you, motherfuckers. Okay? Fucking respond.
To share each beat in time as life goes on.
Fucking teamwork! Come on!
Starting again.
You need to speak up more. You're on the same fucking level as me, all right? Now let's do this fucking shit and not start again.
Wouldn't it be grand to have each day and then beyond? To share each beat in time as life goes on and on.
You guys probably just did 2,000 squats, right? You could have done 1,000 easy if you had just listened. Mike keeps saying, slow it down. What happens? Everybody speeds it up. Don't expect to be in the ring if you're going at that speed, right? Because if you're not going at the same speed as everybody else, it's not going to be a good match. Nobody's going to want to work with you.
Tanahashi-san says it best, like, never show that you're tired. Because when you're wrestling, like, you may be going for 30, 40 minutes, you still got to show your heart. You still got to show it. That's what I love about Japanese wrestling.
Like the mundaneness of it all, just like doing the same thing over and over and over again, but you can't like slow down. You can't speed up. You have to keep it the same. And we're all doing it together. That's what kind of, drives you forward and keeps you going. Is like, he's not giving up. He's not giving up. You know what I mean? So I can't give up. So what I expect of myself is to just give my 110% every single day. Nothing's ever gonna get handed to you. If you want something, you gotta go get it, and you gotta work every day at it. I'm in the best place for that.
Dude, it's gonna be fucking pissed if we get 1,000 squats tomorrow. I'm not afraid to like lash out at people like during trainings, because it's how I am. Sorry.
Well, that's it. This guy's angry dad. I'm the nice mom.
Yeah, dad, mom.
But the kids love my mom always secretly. So
the hardest thing about wrestling is sacrifice. And I'm talking about relationships. I'm talking about everything. It's sacrifice. Like, I've been working full time since 2014. I don't have any dollar to my name, and it's all for wrestling. Spent thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on wrestling, and still I'm here. I've been training here at the Zealand Dojo for nearly 4 years now, and I still haven't made it. But I'm still gonna go because I love what I do, and I don't care how long it takes. It could be 5 years, 7 years, 10 years. I really don't care, because this is my life now, and I will sacrifice everything. That's basically it.
what are the odds of him going, this is what it is?
Oh, no, he will.
Better. He's got the jacket on.
Get ready.
This is what it is. Hi, man. Good to see you. Nice jacket, man. Where'd you get it?
The last thing I want is to go over again and embarrass myself again. So I'm just waiting for Fale-san. When he knows I'm ready, that's when I want to go. If he doesn't feel that I'm ready, then I'm not going.